Hi, I'm Kachang Kevin, here to tell you what's in this week's Herald. Let's dive right in. On the front page this week, a powerful moment from Rome. Pope Leo addressed more than 70,000 pilgrims from 131 nations gathered in St. Peter's Square for the Jubilee of Families. He called families the cradle of the future of humanity. Beautiful, right? The Holy Father spoke from the heart to parents, kids and grandparents, encouraging couples to be faithful and fruitful, children to show gratitude and the elderly to guide with wisdom. And since it was also World Communications Day, he gave a shout out to media workers, reminding us all to use our platforms to promote unity, kindness and truth. And here's a quote of the week. The Holy Trinity is the central mystery of the Christian faith and a living model for how the Church is called to live in communion and on mission. That's from Father Ryan Innas Muthu, who shares his reflection on this Sunday's readings. Don't miss it. Meanwhile, in Sabah, the Church of St Augustine in Kinarut hosted a Laudato Si in Action program, a great step forward in their ecological journey. More on that on page 3. And in Tanah Gembor Bekoh Johor, the Orang Asli community just celebrated a big milestone, the completion of a new water pipeline. Huge thanks to Caritas MJD, the Lions Club and youth volunteers for making it happen. Also on June 3rd, the Archdiocese of Kuala Lumpur Curious staff took part in a one-day workshop on building positive relationships. It focused on growth, connection and shared purpose. Check out page 4 for more. In Perak, Catholics in Taiping marked the 150th anniversary of Our Lady of the Sacred Heart, the oldest church in the state and the third oldest in the Diocese of Penang. You'll find the full story on page 5. Back in KL, Cahaya Suara was rededicated on May 31st to mark World Communications Day, affirming the Church's dedication to faith-filled communication. Also in the Klang Valley, the Catholic Ministry for the Deaf went on a journey of hope, visiting 3 Jubilee centres across the Archdiocese. And in Selayang Baru, parishioners at the Chapel of Christ the King formed a human rosary to close the month of Mary, a truly moving evening of prayer and fellowship. In our youth section, Archbishop Gillian Lau administered the sacrament of confirmation to 4 young people at the Church of the Sacred Heart in Bentong, Pahang. Let's keep them in prayer as they continue their journey of faith. There's even more Catholic news from Malaysia and around the world, so make sure to grab your copy of the Herald at your parish this weekend. If you enjoyed this, give us a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you in the next one. From all of us here at the Herald, have a blessed Holy Trinity Sunday.